Habari, welcome to Get Your Planet. My name is Brian.
I wish I could be your shoe. I would have such a beautiful view.
If you think you're in love, or maybe you've ever been in love, then I guess you need to know what love is. So, according to Google, love is an intense feeling of deep affection. So basically, love is having a deep affection over someone or something. This story I'm about to tell you, I've only shared it with 2 people in my life, and now you'll be my third. At 16 years old, I felt this deep affection towards this girl. At that time I was in high school, and I was in an all-boys boarding high school. That means that we were all boys in boarding school, and we rarely interacted with the opposite sex unless we had school events like the inter-school funkies, drama, music, games, club events, symposiums. So anyway, I got the privilege of going to a funky in another school. It was a girls' school, and the funky was a journalism club event. I was never a member of the club, but I found my way into the list of the people who are going for the trip. So we get to the bus, and remember, the bus is full of teenage boys who have not seen girls for months, so their testosterone levels are high, like this giraffe leapfrogging another giraffe. We couldn't wait to get there and see some girls. Finally, after some months. We get there, we separate. Some guys go and find girls that they know, from past events. Some of them are very confident and they go to pick up girls that they've never seen before without any help. Others approach girls in groups of 5, acting like they're wingmen, but we both know that they're just scared of talking to the girl.
Excuse me, miss, jina langu ni Jackson. Together me and you took the letter action.
And then there is me.
Kanti, I got issues that can be absorbed by a tissue.
I remember after getting there, I looked around for a few seconds and then went and sat on a bench that was just there by myself, regretting why I came for this trip. I'm not a journalism member. I don't know how to talk to girls. What am I doing here? So after sitting on the bench for about half an hour or so, this girl comes and sits right next to me. She goes on and introduces herself. And I'm not going to give you her real name for confidentiality reasons, but I'm going to tell you something. She's Hindu, so we are going to call her McKenna. So anyway, I introduced myself. Conveniently, my schoolmates were not around. Some of them were at the school event where the event was. I couldn't see my school uniform at the field at that time. By the way, they knew what was going on. McKenna initiated the conversation. She was from another school that happened to be in the event, so we were both new at the school, and we decided to just take a stroll around the school that we were in.
And if you don't mind, turn around the mtaani. I like the way you smell, hiyo ni cologne gani? Umenibamba style nyingine deadly yani. Unapenda reggae, nina collection nyumbani.
And one thing that I really liked about her is that she made me feel very comfortable. We had a good time and we exchanged full names and school postal addresses so that we can send each other letters once we get to school. This guy here got a hug. Fast forward 2 weeks later, I get a letter. Wait, did I just rhyme?
Eat beats, kuku na samaki, trying to be a president, something like Kibaki.
Naweza kuwa rapa mwingine mnoma sana.
Baby, una smell fresh, kama lavender na cherry, sinikuite Mariah jo vile umecarry.
Now on weekly basis, the administrative secretary would print out names of all the people who have received letters that week, put it on the notice board, so that if you have a letter, you'd go and check your name and go and pick it from her. For the first time in my high school years, my name was on the list. Guys from my class who saw me pick the letter tried to convince me that I should open it and we should read it as a group. that was never going to happen. Not in this universe, not even in the next. So I went and did the best next thing. I went and read the letter in the toilet. Here's the messed up part about that. I was in a toilet, and when I opened the letter, it had been perfumed. It was McKenna's letter, and in that letter she said that I was a very good company and that she has been thinking about that day for a very long time since then. Yeah, and she likes me.
This cute mommy, that girl looks so sweet. That's cool with me.
So this means that this affection isn't deep enough just yet to become love. I left that toilet smiling, like I had taken an award-winning shot. I replied the letter and I told her that I felt the same. Remember the deads section at the very end of every letter, where you dedicate certain songs to the person that you're writing the letter to. I went for it. Fast forward a month later, we met over the holidays and we started dating. But there was one problem. She was Hindu and I wasn't. This became a problem when she introduced me to her brother, and her brother hated my guts. He wasn't comfortable with me dating his sister because I'm not Hindu, I'm not Asian. So we decided to continue dating secretly via letters and phone calls during the holidays. If you're in a deep affection situation with someone, you just have to find a way to break that barrier. So we dated all through until we finished high school. Now since we are done with high school, we have a really good future in front of us together, and we're going to just jump on the hurdles as they come. But then one morning, her family decided to move to India, and she moved with the family. She never told me about the plans that they are moving. She never told me that she was moving. She just left. I remember texting her a few days without getting any reply. I decided to go to her place where they lived just to check up on her, and I found that they moved and there's another family now living there. And when I asked where the previous family was, they told me that they moved to India a few days ago.
Tell me, are you coming home? Coming back to be with me. I must have been a tad kind of fool, losing my integrity.
I think I was catfished in real life even before catfishing was a thing. I never really got closure until a month ago. McKenna somehow saw my videos on YouTube and reached out, sent an email. We talked for a while. She's now married, she has a son, and that's a very good thing. I'm really happy for her actually. In as much as it didn't work the way I wanted it to work, I'm happy where I am right now in life. And even after that first relationship, I was in other relationships after that and they were good. I don't regret any of them. Okay, maybe one. And McKenna, if you're watching this, I'm really happy for you. If I come to India to visit, I'll leave without saying goodbye. Payback is a But anyway, jokes aside, I gained a lot from you. So why am I sharing this story with you? Not all things in your life will ever work the way you want them to, and you'll come to realize in future why they didn't work, and you'll be glad they didn't go the way you wanted them to at the time. Being in a relationship is not a bad thing, and also being single is not a bad thing. The best thing you can do to yourself when you're single is be selfish emotionally. What I mean by selfish in this case is that you should work on yourself first. Someone once told me that you can never fill a cup with an empty cup. This is you and this is your partner. There's no way if you're empty, you can add value to your partner, and vice versa. If you have two cups that are both half full, then that means they're also half empty. And those halves represent your imperfections. So if, because everyone has imperfections, so that basically means that if you take your half and put it here, then there is no space for the imperfections, because then it's gone and you can throw away this cup. So what you're going to do is that you're going to have a full cup, and this is going to be a strong bond between the both of you. Does that make sense? I'm very inspirational today. Yeah, so be selfish, work on yourself first, and then you're going to find someone who has also worked on themselves, and both of you can combine and form one unique bond.
With a smile on my face, with a feeling of, you nothing for today, that I can take no mistakes.